going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 20 Ultimate Team video. We got some brand new content. NFL Honors cards are in stores, are in packs right now. We're going to go over the two limited edition, limited time cards that are out right now, along with some other information that you guys might want to know in Madden Ultimate Team. So let's get on into it. So, starting out with last night, the 99 Patrick Mahomes came out. If you bought the bundle on New Year's Eve, you got the NAT version of it. If you did the set for the Super Bowl sets, you got the sellable version of it. Pretty good looking card, but the one thing I want to highlight, I'm not going to do it in this video because I already did it last night and I didn't think ahead. You can quick sell your Super Bowl predictor cards. So if you did any of those sets where you made guesses on, who's going to score first, coin toss, who's going to win the game, who got MVP, all that stuff. If you still have those in your binder, you can go ahead and quick sell those now, so make sure you go do that. Series 5 is coming out this Friday. There was a bit of confusion. I had a question asked to me on Twitter, and I saw the discussion on Twitter where people were a little confused. I think Craylo addressed it in Good Morning Madden today. But Weekend League weekly rewards, so the rewards that usually come out on Tuesdays, they will still be coming out today. Monthly rewards usually come out on Thursdays. Those are going to come out on Friday to align with Series 5. So some people kind of misheard what they said and thought Weekend League weekly rewards and monthly rewards were both coming out on Friday, but that's not the case. So 2 p.m. Eastern Time, like normal, we will be getting regular Weekend League rewards. As far as Series 5 goes, which comes out Friday, I would probably expect tomorrow, maybe late afternoon, I should have my prediction video and everything that you need to know about Series 5. So stay tuned for that. We'll talk about that in more detail coming very, very soon. So the two cards that came out today, Kyler Murray, Calais Campbell, we got NFL Honors. They are in packs for 48 hours. Speaking of Weekend League rewards, it might not be a bad idea to not open your Weekend League rewards later this afternoon, because tomorrow we'll likely be getting 2 more limiteds, and at that point there will be probably 4 of them in packs versus 2 right now. Now the likelihood of you pulling a limited, of course, is slim. I know a lot of people haven't done it. Some people have done it multiple times, but if you want to kind of increase your odds and you're going to not take the coins, wait until tomorrow. Wait until we get 2 more. So I would expect, and we'll take a look at the cards in a moment, I would expect tomorrow's probably going to be Nick Bosa, who was the Defensive Rookie of the Year, and Ryan Tannehill, who was the comeback player. That's going to be my guess. I would think that Bosa is going to be a 96, Tannehill is going to be a 97. We did get a Rookie Premier upgrade, so let's take a look at that one. I still get questions on Rookie Premier. I know there's a lot of people that are new to Madden Ultimate Team this year, and things can be a little confusing. Brief summary of Rookie Premier. It's a program that came out in Madden 19, and I don't remember how you obtain the cards. It doesn't really matter at this point, but it was a set that you can complete, and whatever upgrades that player gets, so like Kyler Murray, for an example, you get that upgrade in the following year's game, which is Madden 20. So at the end of Madden 20, we'll probably get Rookie Premier sets. The details on how those work, we don't know yet. And they'll give us probably 10 rookies who are going to get drafted in this year's draft. Their cards will carry over into Madden 21. So that's just a brief summary of Rookie Premier, but I still get questions, whether it's on Twitch or in the comments section or on Twitter. A lot of people still confused on how it works. So we did get, and we got to give kudos to EA partly, we did get a Rookie Premier Kyler Murray upgrade. Now, I know the program said it was supposed to kind of end in February. I'm happy that we're still getting upgrades even in February. And that means tomorrow or whenever we get Nick Bosa, we should see an upgrade there for him as well if you got his Rookie Premier. The one thing I'm a little disappointed in is if you looked at last year's Rookie Premiers, they were all 97, 90, and 98s. I don't like that they did a 96 here. It's not a huge deal, but it is still a little disappointing. So we got the Kyler Murray Rookie Premier. I won't be using this card. Here are his stats. 93 speed's pretty solid. Throw power's a little bad. Throw on the run 97 I like. Short throw 93. Mid 89. Deep 92. I would have liked to see his mid throw at least a 90. Like, put him all in 90s for the throw power. You cannot put this card into any power up path. You can add a scheme chem, so he can get up to ×3 with all your, your general chems, and he can get 1 X Factor slot on his rookie premiere, though there's not really many great options. I would say out of all of them, Gutsy Scrambler worked a lot. It worked well for me with Vic. I would probably go with that, unless you like to run with your quarterback a lot, like QB draws and read options. You can put fast break. Otherwise, I don't really like the abilities he can get. Of course, he can't get escape artist, but that's just on the rookie premiere. So let's take a look at their prices and just these two cards on the auction house, because I do want to talk about Calais Campbell. I do also want to talk about the 96 overall power-up pass. We're gonna kind of go out of order here, but earlier today, if we can find it here, we hit our, where is it? I sounded like a pirate there. We hit 200 daily missions, which earned us, we got to go all the way to the bottom here. That earned us a 96 overall power-up pass. So I used mine on Patrick Willis. I'm not going to do a whole video on this, but I did pull up Mutthead and pricing and whatnot, and I just wanted to show you guys if you're getting to that point, or maybe reach that point, because I know I'm probably a couple of days ahead of most people, but I would imagine a lot of you guys are starting to get to that point where you're going to see, or going to earn that 96 overall power pass. What I did here is I sorted all the 96s on Mutthead, and then I strictly went to pricing and sorted by pricing. And if you take a look, of course, the new Honey Badger that just came out, he's going to be the most expensive, mainly because he's a limited. He's actually a really, really good card, so that's probably another reason why. But it's overall a solid card. It's new, it's limited, so that's why they're going to be pretty expensive. Moving on, I was a bit surprised to see Mel Renfro on the list. I know he's a limited, but so many people got him for free, basically. Patrick Willis, that's the one I ended up using mine on, so I sold my Patrick Willis, used the power-up pass there. But I just wanted to kind of show you guys, I would go for price. Like, I would go for cards that maybe you already have. Now, if you don't have any 96s on your team, Patrick Willis is a great option. Honey Badger's a great option. I would use it on skill positions. Champ's a pretty solid card. I've enjoyed using that one. Vic, of course, but I would probably use, unless you're rocking like Eagles, Falcons, a chem that's going to boost him up team-wise, I'd probably look at Mahomes, even if it's not his 99. It's a lower card. Steve Young is still out there. Aaron Rodgers. So I would stay away from Vic unless you're using a specific team chem to help him out. George Kittle's a really, really good card. Minka Fitzpatrick, Jamal Adams for sure. So a lot of good options there. I'm not going to tell you the best one for you because everybody's team is a little bit unique. But Patrick Willis probably is, to me, the best option you could go with. Now, the reason I brought up the 96 power-up pass is two reasons. Number one, we're seeing a lot of you guys are going to start to earn it here, and with the Calais Campbell that came out today, I think EA did a good job here. Though it's not the most expensive one, if you use your 96 power-up pass on Calais Campbell, it's basically a 97 overall power-up pass. And this is why. They did the same thing with Luke Kuechly. He got a 96 Team of the Year, and then he got that tribute card, a 97 overall. So if you power up Calais Campbell, you don't need his NFL Honors card to get to 97. Once you have the power-up at 96 overall, I think with the power-up it makes it a 97. You basically can add his limited stats, his NFL Honors stats. I don't have the card, so I can't really show you how to do it. But basically, if you power him all the way up to his Team of the Year card, it'll let you power him up to his Honors card without needing the Honors card. So that's a really good job by EA to do that. They did the same thing with Kuechly. So I brought up the power-up pass because, though I don't think it's the best option, you can almost turn your 96 overall power-up pass into a 97 with specifically and only right now Calais Campbell. Looking at his stats, 97 block shed, that's probably pretty easy to get powered up to a 99. 94 power moves, 90 finesse moves. He's 6'8". One underrated thing about tall defensive linemen and tall linebackers, you can throw them in a spy, and they're going to randomly bat down passes, especially guys, like who are using Gunslinger right now. The ball has a little bit less trajectory, and they're going to be able to get their paws on it and swat it down. So 6'8", 95 strength. You put, Bruiser on him, or is it Bruiser or Brawler? One of those two. Brawler, I think. You're probably going to get him closer to 99 strength. I like this card a lot. I almost wish I invested in him earlier, but the only thing is he plays left end. He's not going to replace Reggie for my team, and I'm not going to use this card as a backup. So that's kind of what hurts me. But I like this card a lot. I don't think it's a bad card one bit. So, you know, it's just something to keep an eye out on if you maybe want to use your power-up pass there. And then the other one, which was only one on the auction house right now, is the Kyler Murray. As you can see, what we saw earlier, same exact stats as the rookie premier. And anybody that pays 1 million cards for this, or 1 million coins for this card, would just be absolutely out of their mind. So that's all I got, man. Let me know what you guys think. My guess is this is how it rolls out. Murray and Campbell today. Tomorrow, Tannehill and Nick Bosa. Thursday would probably be the offensive and defensive players of the year. So that's Michael Thomas and Stephon Gilmore. And then Friday will probably be the MVP, which is going to be Lamar Jackson. They'll probably give him his own release date. So realistically, the best day to probably open up any packs, if you got the patience to do it, hang on to your weekend league packs all the way until Friday. You're going to get your monthlies on Friday as well. And Lamar Jackson's going to be in packs. Michael Thomas, I don't expect that card to be great, but Gilmore too. So Thomas, Gilmore, and Lamar Jackson all potentially in packs on Friday. 98 overalls, and you're going to have your monthlies. And if you can hang on to your weekend leagues, it's going to give you the best chance to get those. That's all I got, man. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.